Hi, I'm attorney Ben Schwartz, and today we're going to answer a question from Facebook user Courtney Banks. Courtney asks, does having a dash cam save with insurance? And so to answer the question directly, no, having a dash cam in the car is not going to save you money with your auto insurance. It's a good idea to have a dash cam because oftentimes if there is an accident, it's hard for a police officer coming on the scene afterwards to determine exactly what happened. And if you have a dash cam, then it'll help you to document exactly what happened and to prove that you were in the right, you had the green light, etc. From time to time we get cases. I had a case last week, as a matter of fact, where someone enters into an intersection. My client says to me, hey, I had a green light, and the guy behind me will verify it. Meanwhile, the other driver entering the intersection says he had the green light. The officer comes on scene, doesn't know who to believe. So having a dash cam could definitely help you prove that you're right if you have an accident, but it's not going to save money on auto insurance. What could save you money on auto insurance is if your auto insurance company has a program that uses telematics for what's called user-based insurance, or UBI. So here's the concept. The way insurance companies set premiums is that they look at things like your age, your driving history, etc., to determine what they're going to charge you for your auto insurance premium. Instead of looking at those things, instead they can track your vehicle movements using telematics, and they can look at things like how many miles are you driving, what speed do you drive at, do you have incidents where you're suddenly braking or suddenly accelerating. They can look at the way you drive, how many miles you're driving, how much you drive, and they can set your premium based off of that. And several of the major auto insurance carriers have programs. So for example, State Farm has a program called Drive Safe and Save. Progressive has what's called the Snapshot program. These programs basically are going to entail putting a monitoring device in your vehicle that sends information to the insurance company so that they can track your movements, and then you may save 10%, you might save 15% off of your auto insurance premium. So if you want more information about this, what you should do is you should contact your insurance company and inquire if they have this type of telematics program for UBI, user-based insurance. Personally, I would not do it. And this is just my personal opinion, but, I think that I come from a point of view where I would not want any insurance company having that much information about me. It's not that I'm out doing anything wrong, but I don't want these insurance companies, first off, I don't trust any of them to have personal detailed information about me that I don't choose to provide them. I don't want them tracking my movements. I don't want them having that level of granular detail about me and the way I drive. And so, I think that for me personally, I would not want to open up that Pandora's box and give insurance companies that much control over my personal data, my personal information. But, each person's different, and it might be worth it to you to save 10% on your auto insurance or 15% on your auto insurance. Hope that answers the question. If you have any further questions, feel free to send me an email. My email address is ben.schwartz@schwartzandschwartz.com. You can also go on our Facebook page and leave us a comment there, facebook.com/schwartzandschwartz.